The Kunsthal is a museum in Rotterdam, Netherlands. It was designed by the Dutch architect Jan Koolhaas in 1987, and its construction was completed until 1994. The Kunsthal is one of the very first of the series of modern buildings that connect themselves to their urban surroundings. The large space in the museum, 3,300 square meters, distributes over 3 halls, a design gallery, and a photo gallery. The building is inscribed in a square, and it is crossed by 2 paths, including a road running east-west parallel to the Maas Boulevard, and a public run extending the north-south axis of the museum park. The 2 paths divide the square size of the building into 4 parts, and this challenged the architect. How to design a museum as 4 autonomous projects, a sequence of contradictory experiences which would nevertheless form a continuous spiral. Finally, the architect creates a continuous circuit linking the 4 autonomous parts, and he even uses the breaches of the square size caused by the crossings as a strategy to open the museum to the city. The museum is at the south end of the museum park, and it borders Maas Boulevard, which is 1 level higher than the park. An exterior ramp bridges these 2 ends. Another interior ramp runs parallel and reverse to accommodate an auditorium. The main entrance to the building is defined by the intersection of the 2 ramps. Transparency blurs the boundary between interior and exterior in the Kunsthal. The huge windows along the auditorium walls expose the visitors to the view of the outside buildings and landscape. Also, the glass is often slightly colored to produce translucency, which manipulates the appearance of the exterior. Moreover, reflections are intensified in many areas to form visual overlaps of interior and exterior. The interesting indoor and outdoor relationships in the museum pull the exterior into the interior, and this reminds me of Unwin Simon's idea that architecture is an identification of a place. When the Kunsthal brings in the urban feels of Rotterdam, it also brings in the characteristics of the city. Therefore, I believe that the museum can represent and identify Rotterdam.